It's Lisa McCardle, your inner wisdom awakener and your consciousness expander. I'm coming in today to help to create some clarity around what is the best methods, the best ways to stay in your optimized light frequency. There's a lot going on in our collective, in this planet at large. There is no denying it. It's touching every corner in every life. And my commitment to you is to keep giving you as much information as Spirit and Source is bringing through me to support you through this journey, really, of becoming a new human. And although most is yet to be determined and we're in the land of the unknown, there are things that you can do to help to optimize your frequency. And I'm going to share those tools with you here. So stick around to the end because there's 11 tools that are needed to keep you in alignment and out of anxiety, moving the collective fear that's happening through your body, and just tools to keep you optimized as this is all happening, as we're yet to be determined where all of this lands. So if you like what you're seeing here, please, please, please comment below, scroll all the way down past the videos below, and you will see comment thread. Comment there. Tell me which of these 11 tools for aligning and activating your light body frequency, keeping you out of anxiety, you are going to choose to embody and embrace first. Comment, like, share, and please subscribe, because I am going to be producing lots of information is ready to come through. Now's the time. So I don't want you to miss a thing. If you click the little bell beneath this video, you will be alerted when every video comes and you'll be the first to get them. So let's just take a breath together. It's been a wild ride. We are on a shelter in place currently where I live, and so I'm adapting myself to this new normal, and we've been running a lot of energy through our bodies, and some of it hasn't always been that comfortable, but here we go, and there's some tools to help you to align. So the first one that came through very clearly today is you must touch this earth. Like whatever, however, whatever it is that you need to do, get yourself outside if it is possible. If you are not, if you're in a place where you cannot access the outdoors and touch the earth, then do so through your consciousness. Do it in your mind, do it in a meditation. But touching the earth with your bare hands, laying on her, touching her with your feet, not with shoes, really this concept of earthing. It's essential now more than ever because she's such a mirror of us. Okay, this earth, she's a mirror of us. And as I said in my last video, you know, this earth, through this kind of shutdown, lockdown, reorganization, she's getting a break. The emissions are down, the waters are running more clearly. The skies are clearing in places that have been quieted. So she's a mirror of us, right? She is 71% water, the earth, 71% water. And we as humans are between 60 and 80% water. Actually, they say that the brain and the heart are themselves 70% water. So she's a mirror of us. Like she is as we are as she is. So through this huge transformation that we are undergoing, it is essential that you go and exchange energy with her, that you allow her to settle the electromagnetic frequencies that are moving through your body, allow her to help you to ground, literally, and help to balance some of the disorders of anxiety and panic and all the emotions and the sensations that are moving through your physical body. They're moving through everybody's body. And the earth is going to help that. I also received in the middle of the night, lots happening, that, you know, really to think about the lungs of the earth. We've been denying the lungs of the earth, which are the trees, for a really long time. And now we are having effect on our lungs as humans, right? Which is inadvertently kind of giving her lungs some opportunity to breathe more deeply. So just fascinated over the mirroring effects. So go touch her with your hands, with your feet, with your body. Go earth and let the electromagnetic frequency and the anti-inflammatory effects and the essence of grounding really come in to serve you. Number 2, run light through your body. How do you do that? You close your eyes, you connect, do it while you're connected to the earth. You literally bring light down from heaven and let it move through every cell of your body. You do it through consciousness. You do it through intention. You do it through meditation. You just welcome and vision and see and then feel light moving down and activating all the way through your physical body. Keep your body, your vibration as high as you can. Move light through it. You're going to feel an instant sense of the down regulation of the nervous system, a purification. In my last video, I was talking about, zipping up your light body and keeping your body light. It actually helps your immune system. So how you do that is just by welcoming it, visualizing it, and being it. Next thing, drink lots of water. Physiologically, it helps boost your immune system. I did read an article saying that there is exposure to this virus, to the coronavirus, that keeping yourself really hydrated actually helps. It actually helps take any of the virus that has entered in, and it pulls it down into the stomach more quickly. And then it's neutralized by the stomach acids. So, and having a hydrated body also optimizes your electric frequency. Okay, it's a conduit for electricity, for energy. And so what I've been asking of my clients is that they, every sip of water you take, just envision it to be electric light. Like sip the water, take in the light, let it amplify your light body and hydrate simultaneously. Tip number 3. Number 4. That was 3. Number 4. Get yourself into the light. Now, it has been recommended on a physiological level to go get some sunshine. You need vitamin D to optimize your immunity as well. And so not everybody is living in the sunshine state. I understand that. But wherever, whenever, on a daily basis, where there is sunlight, go and be in it. Let it land on your glands. Let it feel it in your body. Gaze at the sun. Let it hit with a very slight eye. Take the sun rays in through your eyes just for a few seconds. This isn't a long gaze, but sun gazing is a real thing. And what it does is it activates the pineal gland. And the pineal gland is the gland that is the direct correlation or connection into your higher consciousness, right? It is the light activation. So let the light come in and let it hit your third eye and envision it penetrating through and activating the pineal gland and giving your light body frequency an actual activation from the sun itself. Be in the light to be the light. This came in today with a client to put crystals. Crystals are charged energies, as most of us know. Put them in your waters. Put them in the waters that you're drinking. Put them in the waters of the bathtub with some salt to help to purify your electric body, your energy body. Salt is a natural purifier of energy. Okay, so it'll eliminate any excess energy if you're running a lot of anxiety. You can't get into the calm, along with your breath, following your breathing, calming the breath down. Get yourself in a bath and drink crystals in your waters. Well, don't drink the crystals. Drink the water that's been infused by the crystals. But don't drink the crystals, just the water infused by them. So that's another activation. And then I've got to talk about the media. I know we all want to know what's going on. So tune in just enough to get the information that you need, and then tune out. The second you start to feel your energy body change, how does it change? You might start taking some deep breaths. It's a sensation of anxiety, right? Your mind might start swirling. You might start feeling uncomfortable. Your blood pressure may rise. There's physiological responses to an energy vibration shift. Tune in, pay attention. If what you're taking in to your body is distorting your energy field, then you are disserving yourself and the frequency of humankind. And I've had to navigate myself. I'm not going to lie. I had to set a parameter of where the second I start to feel any of my fear or collapse come, I turn it off, I walk away, and I go to one of the other practices that I'm gifting to you here. It is your responsibility to navigate your energy body. And that's directly influenced by what you put in, on, or around your body, and what you're taking in, and who you're taking in. So move into something that brings you greater joy and keeps you in a greater frequency. Number 8, fill your head space and your environment with what feels good. Find podcasts, videos, music, paint, draw, color. If you're able to walk in nature, do it. Find the things that bring you joy, that make you feel good. Books. There's so much to tune into that is holding a higher vibration, and you must choose it, because there's a lot of opportunity to choose the other right now, a lot. So you make a list of the things that make you feel good, so that when you're in a panic or you're distorted or your energy's already dropped and you're like, I don't know, I can't, that you can go to the list, like things that make me feel good. In case you forget, go there. I just activated a Facebook group to create community, and I'd love to invite you to it. It might be one of those things that can keep you feeling good. It's called the Conscious Creators, it's Conscious Creators Community. And it's on Facebook. I'll put a link down below. If you'd like to come play with me and us as we're gathering a community, just to keep our spirits high and give you something positive to tune into, we would love to have you. So this came through today too in a session with a client. The children, they're really wise and they have a lot of information. So listen to your kids, especially if you're in a situation or experience where you're being brought inside. Listen to the children. This child today said that the thing that was needed to do right now was to hang upside down, to invert. And it made so much sense. So if you don't have an inversion table, then just lay on your bed with your head over the edge for a few minutes to help rebalance the equilibrium. And also there's something about the activation with the pineal gland that I haven't quite figured out yet, but there's relevance to this. So invert, get upside down for a little bit so that the world looks right side up again. And this has been coming in a lot. A lot of people are telling me they're running a lot of emotions, like they're crying a lot. There's a lot of tears. They're perhaps feeling like confused as to why there's so much emotion moving through. If lungs in Chinese, this is affecting lungs. This virus is affecting lungs. In Chinese medicine, lungs are about grief. And part of what my perception is that's happening here from a quantum perspective is that we are transmuting into another dimension. We are moving from a third dimension into a fifth dimension. And I'm actually going to create a whole video on that because it's more than I can explain here and now. If we are processing grief through the collective of humanity, for being cut off and disconnected and operating from a lot of fear for a long time. There's a lot of grief that needs to move through as we go through a tremendous healing. And the lungs are grief. So all of the emotion that people are feeling, please, the guidance that came through was, please just let it flow. Let it flow through you. You won't get stuck in it. Give yourself a period of time and just be in it. Be in the river and the flow of the expression of your emotion, because you might be grieving for the planet at large. And that is a beautiful service for you to offer. So don't try and hold everything back or bottle it in. This isn't the time. This is the time to let everything flow through you and trust that through the tears or through the release, I want to say, is where we come collectively to a higher vibration and through the portal of moving out of grief, moving out of fear, moving into ultimately into love, which is where we're going. And then number 11 is to keep your vibration high. Reach out to others. Reach out through your heart to others. And be very mindful in your reaching out that you are reaching out to them to express your love and your light, to maybe make sure that they're doing okay, to check in on them, to be in service. Be mindful if you're connecting with others from a fear-based place that you're spreading fear. But use these other 10 practices to get your light body really optimized and get your frequency high, get your vibe high. How do you know you're in a high vibe? Because you feel good. And even when things are unpredictable and maybe scary, you still do have the opportunity to feel good, but only you can choose it. Only you can optimize it. So if you're going to reach out to somebody, make sure that first you've optimized your energy body at its highest frequency so that you're reaching out to be in service to them, to offer them some love, to offer them some light, to keep the vibe high, and maybe to help them to raise their vibration. And maybe you even share some of these tools with them. Some tools, practical tools for us to navigate through these unknown, unfamiliar times, back to grace, back to ease, back to light, and ultimately to stand in the truth of love. Now, we have a long way to go. We are not through the eye of this needle, my friends. So the sooner you're willing to optimize your frequency and find the ease and the grace within you, the sooner we will collectively be able to move beyond this limitation and this restriction, and we will be able to get to a new norm. The sooner we collectively move there, the sooner we will be through this storm and come into a new world at a higher vibration in a whole new dimension. May peace, may light move through you with ease, and may you know love in everything. Blessings.